2 Samuel 12. And YAHUAH senteth Nathan unto David, and he came unto him, and said unto him, There were 2 men in one city, the one rich, the other poor. The rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing, save one little ewe lamb, which he had brought up and nourished up, and it grew up together with him and with his children. It did eat of his own meat, and drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter. And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and of his own herd to dress for the wayfaring man that was coming to him, but tooketh the poor man's lamb, and dressed it for the man that was come to him. And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man, and he said to Nathan, As YAHUAH lives, the man that has done this thing shall surely die, and he shall restoreth the lamb fourfold, because he dideth this thing, and because he had no pity. And Nathan said unto David, You are the man. Thus says YAHUAH Elohai of Yasharel, I anointed you king over Yasharel, and I delivered you out of the hand of Shaul. And I gave you at your master's house, and at your master's women, unto your bosom, and gave you at the house of Yasharel and of Yehudah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto you such and such things. Wherefore have you despised the commandment of YAHUAH to do evil in his sight? You have killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and have taken his woman to be your woman, and have slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon. Now therefore the sword shall never depart from your house, because you have despised me, and have taken the woman of Uriah the Hittite to be your woman. Thus says YAHUAH, Behold, I will raise up evil against you out of your own house, and I will take your women before your eyes, and give them unto your neighbor, and he shall lie with your women in the sight of the sun. For you did it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Yasharel and before the sun. David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against YAHUAH. And Nathan said unto David, YAHUAH also has put away your sin. You shall not die. Howbeit, because by this deed you have given great occasion as to the enemies of YAHUAH to blaspheme, the child also that is born unto you shall surely die. And Nathan departed into his house, and YAHUAH strucketh the child that Uriah's woman bore unto David, and it was very sick. David therefore besoughteth Elohim for the child, and David fasted, and went in, and lay all night upon the earth. And the elders of his house arose, and went to him to raise him up from the earth, but he would not, neither did he eat bread with them. And it came to pass on the 7th day that the child died. And the servants of David feared to tell him that the child was dead, for they said, Behold, while the child was yet alive, we spoke unto him, and he would not hearken unto our voice. How will he then vex himself if we tell him that the child is dead? But when David saw that his servants whispered, David perceived that the child was dead. Therefore David said unto his servants, Is the child dead? And they said, he is dead. Then David arose from the earth, and washed, and anointed himself, and changed his apparel, and came into the house of YAHUAH, and worshipped. Then he came to his own house, and when he required, they set bread before him, and he did eat. Then said his servants unto him, What thing is this that you have done? You did fast and weep for the child while it was alive, but when the child was dead, you did rise and eat bread. And he said, While the child was yet alive, I fasted and wept, for I said, Who can tell whether YAHUAH will be gracious to me, that the child may live? But now he is dead. Wherefore should I fast? Can I bring him back again? I shall go to him, but he shall not return to me. And David comforted Bathsheba, his woman, and went in unto her, and lay with her, and she bore a son. And he called his name Shalamah, and YAHUAH loved him. And he sent by the hand of Nathan the prophet, and he called his name Yedidiah, because of YAHUAH. And Joab fought against Rabbah of the children of Ammon, and tooketh the royal city. And Joab sent messengers to David, and said, I have fought against Rabbah, and have takeneth the city of waters. Now, therefore, gathereth the rest of the people together, and encamp against the city, and take it, lest I taketh the city, and it be called after my name. And David gathereth all the people together, and went to Rabbah, and fought against it, and took it. And he tooketh their king's crown from off his head, the weight whereof was a talent of gold with the precious stones, and it was set on David's head. And he brought forth the spoil of the city in great abundance. And as he brought forth the people that were therein, and put them under saws, and under harrows of iron, and under axes of iron, and made them pass through the brick-kiln. And thus he did unto all the cities of the children of Ammon. So David and all the people returned unto Jerusalem.